She finally breaks and tells me that she's seen a whole nother guy. They went out for a date, ate food, she got kissed on, and that happened.
Brother, she didn't just get kissed on, gang. Who's gonna let you know, bro? You mean she got fucked on? How relationship content is destroying Tbanks.
The two-time speed merchant Tbanks has been exposed by his ex-girlfriend Cameron Levine. And honestly, before I get into all the drama, I just want to ask,
you know what's so funny though? A girl will dead air you out, like expose you, say the most heinous up things about you, but I can guarantee you she'll still reach out to him trying to make things right, to come around him. I guarantee it. It happens all the time. Oh, babe, I was just like emotional. Like I didn't like the way that you play with me. I had to let you know. Like they were both just cheating on each other. And if you're in a situation like that, you're not even really together because you guys like each other. It's like you're in a game at that point. Like each side is trying to run up the score so that they don't lose. Once you're in a relationship like that, it's going to explode. It's going to fall apart. Eventually, you're not going to be able to deal with that toxicity anymore. One side wants to walk away knowing that they weren't the one that got taken advantage of. Does that make sense? Like, oh, nah, I'm not hurt because while she was cheating on me, I cheated on 3 other bitches. So I don't even really care. You know what I'm saying? Or, oh, no, I don't really give a that I'm with him anyways. Like, I fuck him, his friend, his homeboy, his cousin, his father, and he sucked my toes, and he paid my rent for 3 months.
Yes.
But motherfuckers, on Valentine's Day, yeah. On Valentine's Day, you won't believe what the just went on Valentine's Day. Let's break it down.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it a stack. I would have found a reason to break up with my girl too on Valentine's Day. Hey, you gotta get flowers, chocolate, get the hotel room, get the dinner planned. You know how much money that is? What? I would have came up with a fake argument with like 2 days before and dropped off the face of the earth. Came back around like a few days later. Yo, babe, I'm sorry. Like I was just caught in the moment.
How are we gonna
you notice it was
down?
mad people getting broken up.
Is this shit is such a this shit is so much. I'm not gonna lie. I'm shaking right now. I never wanted to.
You're shaking?
I wouldn't even say expose. This isn't even exposing. It's actually getting my truth out there.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If you would have exposed your boyfriend because he did you wrong, you wouldn't have waited for the most convenient moment to make him look bad when y'all aren't on good terms. You would have exposed him right then and there because he actually did you wrong. You feel me? So that's how I know this is just like one big PR move to try to make him look bad. On TikTok, Tbanks is Hitler. I'm gonna keep it a buck. They know Tbanks, and it's really because of one person who did this. It's DEO Yarn, right? He made him look like the worst boyfriend ever. They're like, oh, Tbanks is really only known for making fun of his girl. He's only really known for making his girlfriend look bad and stuff like that. So she's like feeding into that, bro.
It's W method till I drop the fucking receipts of text messages. Shit that y'all would be blown. Images, and just everything, bro. Like, shit that, like, y'all don't... I'm not that signed to NDA. That nigga's scared of me.
Here's the thing.
What?
I feel like Cameron is being intentional with her wording here. The situation isn't...
She's trying to make it sound like he raped her.
Serious like a DV allegation, so it really makes no sense for her to feel the need to expose Tbanks.
Right.
Also in the clip, she talks about not deserving that as a person and references some Valentine's Day situation. But as we get into it, you'll see she's apparently just as toxic, but she doesn't mention this until Banks shares his side, which to me comes across as a little deceptive.
Yeah, it's manipulative.
I'm about to explain to y'all, I don't want you to take my side. I don't want you to take her side, but I do want you to know that I have to get ahead of this because this girl had blackmailed me and let me know that she was going to speak on me. She had me with a gun to the back of my head and was letting me know I'm going to go to the internet and tell people about you and things of that nature for no reason. Now, career ended, what did you do? I didn't do anything, but she literally was holding it against me that she didn't sign an NDA and that she's going to tell people her side of the story. That is the only reation why I came up here.
Jeez, Banks, you couldn't get her on an NDA? What are you doing, baby? Oh, the coochie hypnotized him. His last girl who actually really fucked with him, she signed an NDA. Looking at his 2 relationships that were in the public eye, his last relationship, what's her name? Cynthia, she liked him more than he liked her. You could tell that was the dynamic. He kind of had more leverage. But in this relationship, you can tell he likes her more than she likes him. Because she's dogging him out crazy, talking about him crazy. And he was like tolerating a lot of shit, bro.
You guys know exactly what happened. Man, when I start explaining some of this shit, y'all gonna be like, I was not expecting that, and that shit's actually fucking crazy. There is no such thing as the Tbanks files.
I respect Tbanks for getting ahead of the situation.
Tbanks files like he's Epstein.
And he's not exactly lying when he says there are no Tbanks files. The way he went about addressing the drama boiled down to him just giving a really detailed recollection of events that transpired while he and Cameron were together. And not only is that really stupid, I don't really care.
We go to a restaurant after I land back in LA. I see a hickey on her neck. I ask her, where the fuck did she get that hickey from? Because I have not seen you in a week. She sat right there, played dumb, and said, oh no, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, on her phone, didn't want to look at me. She finally breaks and tells me that she's seen a whole nother guy. They went out for a date, ate food, she got kissed on, and that happened.
Brother, she didn't just get kissed on, gang. Who's gonna let you know, bro? You mean she got fucked on? I'm gonna keep it a stack, bro. If a woman cheats on you in a relationship, that means that she never really respected you anyways. That was a clear indication to leave, gang. That would have been enough for me. Hey, you want to go be with that other guy. Have a good life. Gang, she wants to be in her thought phase. She wants to be lit and turned and out and about and running up in the streets. If she wants to be, as a man, you cannot control a woman. If she wants to roam the streets, let her roam the streets. That's what it is.
I was telling her on the phone how much I wanted her to be my girl.
Is all of his relationships going to end the same way online? Here's the thing with online relationships. They never work out. If you have a private relationship, it's you and your partner. When it's you online, it's the two people involved, and then it's the whole internet giving their opinion about everything. They don't see the good, the bad, and the ugly. They just see what you're choosing to show them. That's why all of this shit is coming out to light. The first person that can just make the other person look crazy is the one that looks like the victim in the situation. And most of the time, it really ends in the man looking bad, which is why you see a lot of these relationships and they're like, oh, we ended mutually. No, you didn't end mutually. You ended the relationship because you didn't want her to air you out. And she didn't want to look bad on the internet. You guys didn't both just wake up one day and were like, you know what? Let's just break up. It normally initiates with one person.
It gets worse.
This is why I don't really care. You can immediately tell this is just a toxic relationship. This sounds real demonic too, though, because he's talking about how she went on a date with another man and he was on the phone telling her how much he wanted her to be his girlfriend. That's insane. And mind you, he's seen the hickey on her neck. This is toxic relationship 101, but it ain't our business.
Extremely toxic.
It's low-key humiliating sharing these stories on the internet in this context. And I want to elaborate on what I mean, but that's for later. According to Banks, he got his get back though.
You don't kill people and tell somebody you kill people. I never said that. I give PTSD. I give it out. I don't take PTSD. I give it out. But I told her, I'm going to do the worst shit to you any nigga's ever done. Don't play with me. You walked out and you see my ex in the crib. And then I was doing shit before. Hey.
Like I said, toxic relationship 101. This is a tit for tat and back and forth type of thing. I also want to say, at this point, there are no serious allegations being levied here. It really calls into question the validity of Cameron's stance and the intention she had when she dropped those initial statements.
I mean, I don't really know what led to this moment right here, but I can guess what happened. I'm pretty sure Tbanks broke the relationship off with her. He was probably done with her, and she was like, oh, you're done with me? You're gonna walk away with me like that? You're gonna use me for content, and you're gonna do all this stuff, and you're gonna make me look bad on the internet? Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make you look bad. I'm gonna make you feel it. And then she was gonna come back around afterwards and try to make things right. That's always how it goes, bro.
Alluded to a big reveal and talked about not signing an NDA, and yet when the actual drama unfolds and people start expressing their sides, it just turns into gossip. That's what it feels like right now. Just some freaking gossip, bruh. This is the stuff niggas talk about on Discord, bro. You got Tbanks talking about getting get back and a shorty doing him dirt. That sounds kind of like high school to me.
But
it is.
I played my role as a female. I don't move like that. I'm not a hoe. I don't do none of that shit. And Tamari knows, and everybody I've dated, and if you want to ask about me, you would know on the internet. Every single one of my friends know how I move. I'm very respectable. I have morals. I have a name. And if I was a bop, it would be out. It's as simple as that. It is as simple as that. And if you think that
I have a name, no, your brother's got a name. What? This would have led me to cheat right here. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna pull up a clip right now. During a lie detector test, Tbanks' girlfriend Cameron Levine admits she wouldn't have dated him if he wasn't a successful streamer. She also reveals she'd be nervous if he went through her phone. Admits she's even thought about cheating and confesses to deleting things from her phone before he can see them.
If I wasn't a successful streamer and I tried talking to you, would you still talk to me?
If I
Is it yes or no? Don't
If I sound like she was in a rock band.
try to see you playing with the shit already. It's a yes or no.
see, but like,
It's just a yes or a no.
See, but like,
See you playing with the shit. That's not how polygraph tests are.
repeat it.
If I was not a successful streamer,
nah, you heard it the first time.
if I was not Tbanks, would you talk to me?
Probably not.
True.
Probably not. That's that right there. Out 3 bodies would have been up that night. It'd have been over with. See, in this moment right here, this is when Tbanks should have knew what it was. You don't like me for me. You like me for what I'm offering you. And that's literally it. This relationship wasn't founded on anything.
Maybe not. See, you're.
Hey, let me get the next question.
Oh yeah, you're trying to cook me.
Okay.
Oh, you're trying to cook me.
She also admits she would be nervous if he went through her phone.
If you were asleep and I went through your phone and you woke up and I told you I went through your phone, would you be nervous?
She's nervous.
Yes.
True.
Why would you be nervous? Look, he looking at her like, what? So what the fuck do you got in that phone?
Just to be nervous,
Just to be nervous? Get the fuck out of here.
bro. Just in general.
All right, I'm gonna leave it at that. That already tells you what this relationship was, bro. I would have kept it strictly content. This is why they say you cannot mix business with pleasure. You can never do that because this is how it ends up. You know, if you're going to do the content thing, I would have just been in a fake relationship the whole time. I wouldn't have mixed a real relationship with it, you know? You got to do what you think these people, most of these streamers are in real relationships. No, they're normally in these like clout parasocial farming relationships and they never actually claim each other to lead people on. You're not actually supposed to put your real girlfriend out on the internet, bro. You're supposed to keep that secret because it always falls apart once the internet is involved. Because especially if she's a content creator, they're going to be looking to air you out online. They're going to be looking for any type of ammo that they can, bro. Ron has a real relationship. Ron's girlfriend is not online. People don't know about what they got going on.
Cool for a grown-ass man to be fucking on his ex the whole time and then think I won't give a nice guy an opportunity to get to know me just because I'm like, damn, like...
What nice guy? Hold on. Hey, I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. Hey.
It's an evil world we live in.
It's a tough time to be a nice guy, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I would love to be used as a casualty in war. I don't mind being used. Use and abuse me. Hey, I don't know nothing about that. But when you're the nice guy, you're always the fucking fallback, bro. I hate being the nice guy, bro. I hate that shit.
You know, I don't really think this is really like... I think I'm getting played. So yeah, regardless if that's a wrong thing.
Nah, I wouldn't.
That's what happened.
Cameron says Banks was moving loose, and because of that, she gave the next man a chance. But I'm not even really concerned with the intricate details of their relationship, because the more they both speak, the more they hammer the point that we as the audience do not need to be privy to any of this information. These are two grown-ass people going on the internet telling us about how they're cheating on each other. It's just sloppy. It's not demure.
It is.
It's not cutesy. It lacks decorum. And over here on the Fuck DH channel, we got decorum. But there was one thing that Cameron had said that stood out to me, and that's what I want to talk about next.
So it's like, I get that you did that, but it's like you try to belittle the fact all those clips put money in your pocket. Every time we streamed, put money in your pocket, and you got all of it back. That's what you would always say. It's good as long as I get the content, it'll somehow eventually get back in my pocket, hopefully. Depending on if it clipped well or the string went well, it would end up going back in your pocket.
The way I interpret this clip is that Brody clearly has a content problem. And what I mean is that Tbanks basically puts his shorties in positions where he clip farms and antagonizes them for content. Now, before
I'm not gonna lie, that is where he went wrong though. You're not supposed to do that with your girlfriend though. You're not supposed to farm your girlfriend for any type of clout. But here's the thing, she wouldn't have fucked with him if he wasn't who he was. If he was a broke bum, do you think that she would really give him a chance? Probably not. You know, and you think that he's pocketing the money, but who's the one that's planning the streams? Whose equipment is it? Whose network is it to get the content out? He's the one who's getting the clips out. She's not doing that. It's not even like the content is exclusively his. Why don't you make content? Why don't you post your own shit? Why don't you get your shit out there? Exactly.
Get into that. Let me just show you guys that he did take accountability for this.
I'm going to take full accountability at this point. The trolling shit and the jokes on stream, no matter what we were dealing with in private, that is something that I don't think is a good light, and I am never doing again with no girls. I'm gonna take full accountability. I play too much, I rage bait, and I troll man, woman, kid, old adult, elder, and that's just my personality. That's why I got my ass whooped a lot as a kid. That's why my dad used to get mad at me. I play way too fucking much. I played at funerals, I played at weddings, I played at school, I trolled, I rage baited teachers, I rage baited my friends. That's why I got in fights with friends, and I don't think it'll ever go away, because the person I got it from is my fucking dad. I probably played way more than him, but that's who I got it from. But that does not excuse the shit I was seeing on stream, and even if, no matter how I felt about the off-camera shit, that does not excuse me trolling like that on camera. Even when I watch some of the clips with me and Cynthia, I'd be like, damn, nigga, you was going too hard for me. And I even apologized to her about that. I even said, you know what, some of those clips, some of the things I was doing was fucked up, so I even apologized to my ex.
Now,
W accountability.
Second guessed on making this video, mostly because I'm thinking, okay, he took accountability. What else do I need to say? What else can I actually add? But then I just kind of pondered it for a second, and I think that while this is a good thing and a step in the right
Yo, what's good,
direction,
Jazz?
I think this apology
How you doing today?
is a little rich because he's only apologizing due to this situation being the catalyst. Here's the way I look at it. This apology only comes after sacrificing his relationships to content. It only comes after the infinite money glitch is ran. Before I get too much into that rant,
I mean,
let's just take a look.
Duh. If you're getting bro, if you're high off the views, you high off the monetization, you high off the validation from your chat, no, duh, you're not going to be able to see everything. There's no consequence yet. That's like if somebody pushes you and pushes you and pushes you and they're constantly making fun of you and then you punch them in the face. Oh, bro, like, bro, I'm fucked up. I ain't mean to push you too far, blah, 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 because you realize that you crossed a boundary. He didn't realize it in the moment. That's why he said, when I was looking back, I realized I was going too far. So in the moment, he was blinded by it. Do you get what I'm saying? That don't even make any sense. Yo, Jazz, I really appreciate you. You're so real. Thank you so much.
Be monetizing relationship drama.
Cynthia, I'm about to start streaming. Stop. I'm talking regular! Don't tell me.
That boy was a husky boy. That was a fat boy.
Don't tell me. Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Tbanks looks 45, gang. He's younger than me. He looks, oh my God. You look like a father of 5. You look like you work a factory job, gang. Genuine question. How old do you think he looks? He looks 35 right here. The beard is aging him. The weight is aging him. How you already got these lines? Bro. I don't got no lines in my face. What are you talking about? How do you get... He looks old as shit.
No, I'm not telling you anything. You said to me that you were going to clean my house. We're done. Ain't no we're done. You're done. When are you going to start cleaning? Because out there it looks like... Are you going to start cleaning my house?
When are you going to start cleaning is crazy.
Cynthia, what am I doing? What am I doing?
I'm not going to lie. He made this situation compared to what he's dealing with now look so like calm and tame. Cause it was his whole relationship blew up over some booty shorts, bro.
I'll take her off. I'll take that boy off. This is shorts. I'll take her off. No. No, Jay. No, you're not gonna fuck up my outfit. I'm sorry. Take that shit off. No. Then you're not coming. You're not wearing that rip on your booty cheek. That's how it came. Well, you're not wearing that with me. And don't try to emasculate me on camera. Either you take it off or you can get the fuck out of my house.
He said emasculate me on camera. I think
you take it off or you can get out of my house. That's your 2 options. Which one you picking? So since when are you insecure about what I wear? I'm not insecure, but it's just certain things I'm just not allowing to go just in my presence. I'm still a man at the end of the day. I'm not no. You got me fucked up. I'm not a nigga that you've been with in your past. Go get one of those niggas then. That's just not who I am. Try to emasculate. You know I've been like this. I ain't never told you what you can or can't wear, but I'm still a man. What the fuck do you think you are? Don't let the 40,000 TikTok hype you up.
I signed it to be with him because he threatened me that he was going to break up with me if I didn't sign it.
How was that a threat? He threatened you? That's not a threat. He gave you an ultimatum. What? How was that a threat? I'm gonna break up with you. Okay, bye.
Yeah, and I wanted to be with my man because he's scared about the real stuff that really happened in our relationship. Y'all don't y'all are protecting this man that literally embarrassed me and made me look bad anytime he got.
So as you
I'm not gonna lie, that's content creation. I'm not gonna lie, bro. That is content creation, bro. Yeah, he was clip farming her. Isn't it crazy how like a year later, like people were siding with Tbanks so crazy when that shit happened, and like a whole year later now people are saying that he like humiliates his girlfriends and he clip farms his girlfriends and rage baits them and takes it too far. You know what I realized about life? What goes around always comes around in some way, shape, or form. So what's wrong will always come to light. It's just a matter of time, and you have to be aware of it.
I showed you a lot of clips, and these are just arguments and conversations and situations that are being had on stream. And I'd say these are pretty intimate situations that should be had off camera. And then you have the fact that Cynthia was talking about how she had to sign an NDA and how she was embarrassed by him. The NDA has pretty heavy implications, and to me it just kind of comes across as a deterrent from her retaliating after being mistreated. However, she was one of the girls Tbanks had cheated with to get back on Cameron, but that's really on Cynthia for going back to a nigga that did.
I mean, she likes him. She genuinely wanted to be with him, and she still feels some type of way. She still carries feelings for him. I'm not gonna lie, a relationship is better when a girl likes the guy more. When a guy likes a girl more, that's how you get a situation like this.
All that, it doesn't
you
really
end up getting
negate
aired.
the feelings or things that happen to her. It just means she's dumb for going back. My professional analysis is that Tbanks has a problem with monetizing his relationships, and that's why he's in this situation with Cameron.
You think so? Yes, 100%.
But he definitely bit off more than he can chew, hence why he's deciding to now switch it up. It wasn't something that changed when he was making the bread. It's just because he ended up finding a shorty who's willing to go to hell with him about this corny social media stuff. And remember when I said I think it's humiliating to share details in this manner? Let me explain what I mean. Tbanks had to tell niggas he seen a hickey on his shorty's neck to defend himself from being smeared. These are all details that he is not sharing on his own terms. He's not sharing it to be humorous. He's sharing these weird events in his life to get ahead of some drama that's currently unfolding.
Yeah, welcome to the internet. Welcome to the world of streamer relationships. Yo, Swanee, what's good, Swanee? Welcome in, brother. Yeah, that's how that shit goes. Because normally, whenever situations happen and things come out, the guy is normally going to look bad, you know? And a lot of people use like the 10 situation, right? Or like other certain relationships where it's like, if you come out and you start airing the girl that you're with, she's going to start making you look bad. So it's just better to end things mutually. And this situation did not end mutually. So he did that in a way to like reframe the narrative, because she's trying to make it seem like he's the most heinous person out there, and these allegations were already flowing in. So she was riding that wave. Like, you seen the way that she was wording things. You would have thought he was Epstein. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, he was sexually assaulting her and doing the absolute most, but that wasn't the case. It was some dumb high school shit. And she knew what she was doing. She was trying to amplify the negative opinions that people had of him. And I can guarantee you this is a toxic relationship. Give it a little bit of time. They're going to make up and come right back together. Because if a woman is willing to cheat on you, bro, and you bring her back, and I'm telling you, anything could happen,
Very humiliating. That's really all I had to say. You already know it's more dumb streamer drama. I love you all.
Yeah, this shit is just, oh my God, guys. I'm 27. God, I'm so unemployed.